Real Madrid has now made their first move to sign Enzo Fernandez, but Chelsea value him for £120 million and are waiting for Real Madrid to make their offer, according to May Sports. But before I proceed into the Enzo Fernandez conversation properly, I want to show you this. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Now, out of these 6 players that wore the number 9 jersey for Chelsea, removing Liam Delap, let me keep Liam Delap aside. Out of these 6 players that wore the number 9 jersey for Chelsea, that let me believe that you all know, which of them that you think was the worst out of them all, that you think was the worst to wear that number 9 jersey? In terms of performance, in terms of scoring, everything, it was the worst. Number 1 on my list, Fernando Torres. He wore the number 9 jersey during the time that Chelsea won the Champions League and also the Europa League. He wore the number 9 jersey. Number 2, Morata. You guys remember Morata, the headmaster. When we say anything like anything concerning air, Morata must score. Number 3, Lukaku. But let me go back to Morata. I know some people don't know say Chelsea been signed Morata. Yes, Chelsea been signed Morata. Morata played for Chelsea. Number 3, Lukaku. Lukaku. Out of these 6 players, which of them do you think was the worst of them all in terms of putting on the number 9 jersey for Chelsea? For me, don't worry, I'll leave that one for another day. All right, let's focus. Let's focus on Enzo Fernandez. They say that Real Madrid has now made their first move to sign Enzo Fernandez because as it stands now, that's the current trend that is going on in the world of football right now, that Real Madrid has made their move and they are ready to do the business of signing Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea are saying that, no, wahala. And I said, I don't make move and I don't ready to one sign them. We no get issue with that one. See waiting with the demand. Yeah, see waiting with the value the guy for £120 million. If you guys are ready to do that business, bring the money and we are ready to accept it. Yes. Else, if they don't pay Real Madrid, if they don't pay the £120 million, Enzo doesn't stand the chance of leaving Chelsea. That means he's going to stay with Chelsea for 1 more season, pending when any club will match that valuation that Chelsea is valuing him for. But for now, it's looking like Real Madrid, they are serious. They are really pushing seriously. They want to do this business of Enzo Fernandez. They want to sign the man, the guy. So let's see. Chelsea are waiting. Chelsea are waiting for the first offer that they will make. You understand? You know, say nobody to talk say you want sign. You go first make offer. If you say na £100 million, Chelsea goes first. That 100 no reach. That 100 no reach. Maybe if you bring close to that 120, they fit pay attention. I believe that if Real Madrid can offer Chelsea 110 or 115, Chelsea will consider. Yes. It must not even get to that 120, but if they can offer 110, 115, Chelsea will consider. Because Chelsea bought Enzo Fernandez from Benfica for 105. 105. So you don't expect them to lose entirely in this deal. That was why when I saw the news about Marco Cucurella and Manchester United, I saw the news of Manchester United being linked to Marco Cucurella, and the valuation is around 40 to 50 million euros. I knew that information was not clear. I knew that it was not clear because as Marco Cucurella is like this now, we bought this guy from Brighton for 62 million pounds. You don't expect Chelsea to sell him less. You don't do that. You don't expect them to go down for him, to say that, okay, we are valuing him for 55 million pounds. It's not done that way. At least, even though they will sell due to his age, at least they should be willing to cash out 70 million pounds from Marco Cucurella's deal. It's a fair one. It's a fair fight. Let's say if Chelsea should raise it to 80 million, then they collect, let's say they negotiate 70, 75. It's a fair deal. It's a good one. It's a good buy. But saying that Chelsea should value Cucurella lesser than what they got him for, even more lesser, is not making sense. Forget the fact that he has played for Chelsea. It's not making sense. Then you now value Enzo for 120 because you bought him for 105. Nonsense. Total nonsense. let's watch and see how everything plays out. And also, they say that top clause are coming in for Morgan Rogers. There will be movement. Let's keep an eye out there. There will be movement. That means there is a particular club that will make a push to sign Morgan Rogers. Though Arsenal interest is very genuine. Arsenal, remember I told you guys that Arsenal is one of those clubs. That does not mean that Chelsea is out of the race of Morgan Rogers. Chelsea is not out of the race of Morgan Rogers. Chelsea is just monitoring the situation from far. And I believe that one of the reasons why Chelsea has not really made any pushes because of they have not really done any sale for them to get that funds to start making push for players. I believe once that sale is done, funds will come and they will ask Shabby, which one do you want? Muku still go for this Morgan or Muku liver? Do you understand? So let's see that particular club that will come for Morgan Rogers. But don't rule out the area of Aston Villa keeping him for next season. Remember, Aston Villa are playing the Champions League, and Emery is one of those. Is one guy that so much appreciates Morgan Rogers, and he will want him to still be in the club. But it depends. It depends on the player if he still want to continue his career with Aston Villa or not. Then also pushing further, they see that Chelsea value Nicolas Jackson up to £60 million. The fact that Maresca is gone and Alonso is now the manager could see a shift in his situation where he ends up staying at Chelsea. Well, it's still a 50-50 team. Chelsea can still decide to keep him if they don't see a buyer, but the valuation for this guy, Nicolas Jackson, is £60 million, which means I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's a good one. It's a good one. If they are ready, it's a good one. £60 million. Any club is ready to do that business that want to sign him. Is a good one. And I don't know why Bayern Munich really backed out from that deal. Bayern would have just signed this Nicolas Jackson for themselves. They would have done it for themselves. I don't really see a reason why they would just decide to just send the young man back instead of just signing him permanently for themselves. You understand? So let's see that club that will come for Nicolas Jackson. Though some people in Chelsea, so far so good, some people in Chelsea has been saying that Mr. Peter is like, this Nicolas Jackson, we will have to keep him. We'll have to keep him for the club for the next season. At least we'll need him in the club for next season. At least for Palmer's sake, maybe if it's make Palmer come back to that form where he did. And I keep asking this question: had it been Palmer was finally sold to Man U during the January transfer when we are getting that rumor, and Man U did not sign Jackson, are you trying to tell me that Palmer cannot get his form back without somebody being around him? It's not true now. It's not true. So for me, Jackson, let's watch and see that club that will be coming in for Nicolas Jackson. And also earlier today, I also got an update that Man City will be submitting their they will be submitting a new bid officially to Nottingham Forest concerning Elliot Henderson. They'll be submitting a new bid. Well, let's see how this thing will play out. We'll see the end of this thing. If Nottingham Forest will accept the second bid, if they don't accept this new bid that Man City will be bringing on, though we have not really known the amount, or they have not really disclosed the amount they are offering, but based on the rumor we have been hearing and the way they value this guy was Elliot Henderson, whether Elliot Henderson was valued for £100 million, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I trust Man City. Once they don't submit them and it be like say it will stress them, they go back out. They will back out. Because I don't just understand the way some Premier League clubs value player these days. I don't just understand the way they run their valuation these days. It's very, very crazy. I can tell you for free. It's crazy. You go see one season wonder, they don't value them for £100 million. That is the Premier League for you. Just make player just do one small thing this season. £100 million. That is why people are saying that Zodak that went to Brighton, that very soon that Chelsea should be preparing their 120 million pounds to come and sign him the next summer transfer. Because of they believe that once the boy does perform one thing the following season, Chelsea go bring money, big club go bring money, because then they want sell. They want recover all the money where they don't make for winning of trophy or being in a very good position in the table. They want make in times of player sales. Because through Bitosha, that's how these smaller clubs make money, from player sales. Look at Crystal Palace right now. According to what I'm hearing, they are valuing this guy, Adam Wharton, for £100 million. All of them, 100 million pounds. I won't be surprised. Junior Krupi, they might end up valuing him for £100 million just because of his display. Of recent, we also heard that Ryan of Bournemouth too, his release clause is about 120, I'll be 130 million pounds. The way they value player, they make me waiting happen. You go just do one small thing, 100 million pounds, 120 million pounds, 150 million pounds. And the clubs they wait to do this thing. I do small clubs them. See, it's high time they stop this rubbish. It's high time they stop this rubbish. Oh yeah, see the Anthony Gordon's way back, I go sign for close to 70, if not 70 million pounds. See the display where he display for England match against New Zealand. See the display. So the people they come they drag and say, now this kind of performance we want to go play for now this kind of football we want to go play for Barca. It would have been even better that Barca even signed that Rashford. It would have been better. But anyhow, let's watch and see. And not only that, Gabriel Sloney now is going to be leaving Chelsea. He's looking at leaving Chelsea this summer. For me, I would say make him leave because he don't try. He's not. He's looking as if he's not going to work. Now goalkeeper MB. He's looking as if he's not going to work. Mike Pendant now is coming back from Strasbourg, and maybe he's coming back to come and fight for the number 1 position for Chelsea. And except something happen along the line where Chelsea will now say that, okay, Slonina should go to Strasbourg to go and keep there. But what about the goalkeeper that is in Strasbourg? Him too, will get chance. Make it make sense. Him too, will get chance. So for me, let's see. Slonina, you need that move. You see why? You see the reason why I was saying that Zodak should not consider Chelsea if he really wants to step up his career. This was one of the reasons. The way Chelsea uses players, the way Chelsea navigates players. We have so many players that we sent out on loan that we don't even know their state right now. We don't know how good they are. We don't know their current situation. Whether they will sell them or they will still loan them again. But the current update right now is that Chelsea are ready to do the business of Enzo Fernandez if Real Madrid is ready. Since they say that they are ready, Oga, bring your official bid. We are ready to sell. But people have been saying that if you sell Enzo now, which midfielder would you sign to replace Enzo at Chelsea? That's a very big question I want to ask the fans. Who do you think Chelsea should sign? If Chelsea succeed in selling Enzo for £120 million to Real Madrid, who do you think Chelsea should sign as a good and a better replacement for Enzo Fernandez in Chelsea? Even though we know that you cannot replace anybody. Even for this one, you know if you replace anybody, that be the truth. You go see that your loved ones will be say, we love you genuinely. Once that person go, to replace them, it is hard. Because if you see that kind of character, if you see that kind of spec, that's so you did for football. Sometimes if you still see football on that football on the different, say if you still see the one way better pass that one. I remember when we sold Mason Mount, it was really hurting, it was painful. We are like, we're not going to see in character again. Then we bought Kopama. All of a sudden, Chelsea fans forgot about Mason Mount. They were like, who cares? Life goes on. You understand? So I still believe that Chelsea will get something good. That's the truth. But make it not be like say we go sell Enzo for 120. We'll come they carry £100 million. They go prepare for Premier League players then. All those Premier League players then. I have said it, Gibbs White. It won't be bad. You can look at that young man. He's another fantastic player too. Gibbs White is another fantastic player. And I think he can also do the job too. So guys, I think that will be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. And I remain your humble boy, Peters.